Hi, this is my YouTube channel .NET GAN India, and today I am going to demonstrate to implement NLog in .NET Core MVC application. Let's start the tutorial. Now just open the Visual Studio 2019 and click on New and then Project. Type MVC. Now you can see that ASP.NET Core Web API and view model is there, model view controller. So you just select MVC application, then click on next, type the project name. In my case is sample nlog, then next, click on next, then click on create. Now go to Solution Explorer and right click on project file and click on manage NuGet package, then click on browse, then type nlog in search box and click on enter. Now select nlog and install the latest package. Now install nlog extension login package. Then install nlog web.aspnet core package. Now all installation is been done. Now just we need to create one nlog config file, so we will add it manually. Right click on project, click add new item, then search for the XML file type, select XML file type and change the name to nlog.config and click on add button. So in nlog config I have a sample nlog config. You can get it from my website where I have already mentioned all the nlog config details over there. So I will give you a link in the description so you can get it from there. So now just we have a target, we have a rule, so we will first create a new target. The sample is already given, just we need to change the name, log data, and you can change file name directory also, but we will create in this example I will keep it as a base directory. Base directory is nothing but it will write all the log file in a application where the application is running. So in our case it's a bin directory, so it will run in a big it will write the log file in bin directory of this application. uh, Now we have created target. Now we will set some rules for this target. Name we will log file. We will give name to the rule log file, and the minimum level will be debug. This level is something which suppose you have set level 2 trace, then all the debug info, warning, error, fatal, all these levels of error logs will write to that file. So currently it is debug, so it will log all info, warning, error and fatal. And if I change to trace, then all the levels will get logged. So I will keep it as a debug. and then I will change the target. So now this rule will write to this target log data. So nlog config configuration is done. Now we will I will create a new folder. Now right click on project and create a folder. Log helper. Then right click on add log helper and then add one class, add new interface actually, iLogger manager. So add in this interface add a new method void log error and pass it will accept one string parameter error message. So this is a basic configuration. Now I will add one class named logger manager. I will implement the interface just I have created. Hmm. Now we need to do some setting in program.cs file. Just go to there and click uh, add namespace nlog.web and then we call the use nlog method over here. After completion of this, we need to register our services in configure services and we need to uh, initialize the service with singleton dependency injection. So services dot add singleton, it will create automatically create an instance of our logger manager interface. Add namespace to it. Now we will go to log manager and now we will initialize the nlog object where log is equal where nlog dot log manager dot get logger and then provide that key. The key is nothing but what we have set in the nlog config file. So we will copy the rules name and put over here. Now uh, whatever data or whatever we call with this object will log to that particular file. log. Now we will call the error method of log object and pass the error message. Now the basic setting has been done. Now just we need to use the this nlog helper to log our error log. So now we need to go to controller and home controller index. This is the entry page of our application. So for we will add the code for logging here. So first we will use try the exception, and we will generate some error intentionally. Output is equal to 20 divided by I. This will generate divide by 0 exception, and we will log this exception in our log file using logger. So to use the logger manager, we need to create an object of that new our logger helper. So I logger manager, add the namespace. Now we will use dependency injection over here. In constructor, just initialize the private object. Now using this logger manager object, we need to call log error method and pass the exception message. This is the exception, and exception dot message. We need to make it public. That's why that error is generated. Now all is set. Just we need to run the application. Now we landed to index page. You can see it is catched. Divide by 0 exception has been generated, and now it will going to log to our log file. So to check what data is logged, we need to go to application directory, then go to bin, debug, logs, and you can see that log is generated. Click on open, and date and time, logger method, and the message has been logged in the file. So this is how you can use NLog for logging error. Same way we can also add different way. I will show you that. We can also log the info messages also. So log info, I will create one method, log info, and then go to logger manager class, implement that method. Now use that logger object and call its info method and pass our custom message. So now I will use it in home control index file. Now we will call loginfo method and pass our custom message to show the information we are in index. Now run the application again. Log info message is logged. Now we just check the what message is been logged. So you can see that the log level is info, and whatever message we have passed, it is logged in a file with date and time, and also the error which we have generated. Same way we can also uh, log a trace message. So trace message, we just need to again add one more method, log trace. Implement that in our logger manager class. Log trace. Pass the message. So for trace, in trace we normally uh, trace the data actually. So it would be like it can be an object or anything. So we just need to pass the exception. There are multiple overload methods are there. The string message. Now we will call this in our index method. Log trace. This is value of I, and we will trace this message. Now we will run the application. Again we have called index message. Same way the error generated. Now we just need to check whether trace message has been logged or not. So you can see that trace message is still not logged. The reason is that we have set log level to debug in NLog config. So we need to change it to trace. Min level is trace. Then now again we will run the application and check whether trace message is in logged or not. Again we come to index and error generated. Now we will go to our log file. Now you can see that the trace message has been logged now, because we have changed the log level to trace. So this is how you can in, uh, log the info, trace, error, debug, all the information in using NLog. Thank you. Thank you for watching the tutorial at .NET GAN India YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel for the regular updates. Thank you.